Hi Daily Dosers, this is Teri. Today is Saturday, August 24th, 2013. And I got my port out yesterday. That was the last step of this treatment journey. Getting it numbed up was the worst. And I tried to do Lamaze breathing during it, and the doctor told me to quit taking shallow breaths and take long breaths. I think I gave him the stink eye. Because I was going to do whatever I had to get through it. But Jim held my hand through the whole procedure. I was home in about an hour. And then I did run a fever last night. I ended up at 101.2. 100.4 is when I'm supposed to call the oncologist, but I didn't. I just took some Tylenol, went to bed. My fever did break at 1 a.m. I also did have some bleeding, and we were told if it bled through the dressings, I was supposed to put pressure on it for 20 minutes, so I had to do that once. But other than that, I'm glad it was late in the day, because I just had to make it a few hours before I went to bed. I didn't sleep good because I kept trying to lay on my back so I wouldn't, start it up bleeding again. But I have very good news. My brother and his wife are in town. They're going to come over this afternoon, so I'll get to see them. Jim and I were watching some of my very first Daily Dosers, self-prescribed. And it's just ironic they were here for my very first infusion. They left the day before my very first infusion, and so here they are the day after my very last chemo. So it's just perfect. And now that my fever's broke, I'm sure I'll be good company. But that's not what they're there for. So no pressures. That's what makes it so wonderful. Well, I had mentioned that this vlog was called Daily Dose Doctor Prescribed, and I don't know if you remember, but 7 months ago, when I was diagnosed, my doctor, while I was still in the hospital following colon resection, he told me that 90% of my recovery will be my attitude. And that is what my vlog was made for, was so that every 24 hours I would find something positive to say. And I think it has made a huge difference. Now, if somebody would have told me 7 months ago that I'd be out here talking about bowel movements, sexual intercourse, and vomiting, I would have ran and hid in a cave. But you've stood by it all, Daily Dosers. Thank you. Let's see, I don't want to forget anything here. Oh, I forgot to mention yesterday that the best part of the last 24 hours, besides taking my last chemo, was my friend Marty on Thursday took me, we met for lunch, and it was perfect timing because rather than sit around and think about, getting worked up about getting my port out, I had something to do, and it was wonderful. So shout out to Marty. And today was exciting because I got to go, and I had my phone all set up for the last 7 months. Twice a day I had to take nausea meds, twice a day take chemo, and so to go to my calendar and delete all future events was very fun. And then my husband brought out a big baggie, and he had written across the top, dispose, and we gathered up all the drugs that I don't have to take anymore and put them in there. And so it's been a very symbolic day so far, and it's just starting. So thank you for walking me through this journey. This is my last post. I could not have done it without you. You gave me reason many, many days to get out of bed. And for all the times that you watched me cry and grapple with life or death conversations and talk about all the horrible side effects. I thank you. There's no way to repay someone going on a journey with you like this, except for a heartfelt thank you. Okay, daily dosers. This is it. Thank you so much for holding me accountable to having a positive attitude. And if you ever need your hand held, you just call me. Bye.